Okay guys, so in this video guys, we are going to do a projected income statement. Remember, projected income statement is part of cash budget or is part of budgeting. So when we talk about projected income statement, we are talking about a budget that contain cash item including non-cash item. We included everything, whether it's cash or not cash. Cash budget, we only include cash only. Projected income statement include cash and non-cash. That's what you need to know first. Okay. On this question paper, they say that explain the difference between cash budget and projected. Cash budget include cash only. Projected income statement include cash and non-cash items. Non-cash items like a bad debt, like a profit on sales of assets, loss on sales of assets, trading stock deficit, discount allowed, discount received. Okay. Then 2.2, complete the debtors collection schedule for July and August 2019. July, okay, they say that we have to do for July and August. Okay, so the June column is not gonna be marked in this case. Okay, now let's check. Okay, we can also do it for practice purpose. So now this is the information that we have. They give us additional information. Sales are expected to increase by 5% per month. Okay, this one we're gonna use it when we do projected income statement. Okay, bullet number 2, credit sales are account for 40% of total sales. If credit sales are 40%, which means that cash are 60%. Here is gonna be 40%. Okay, so now the little problem that we have, guys, is that we don't know a credit sales of July. We have to calculate it. And if you check, in July, a sales amount was given as 252,000. So because we know that it's 40%, credit sales is 40%, we're just gonna say 252,000 multiplied by 40%, because sales is include both cash and credit. Okay, and this will give us 100 and 800. Okay, here we also have to calculate for July and August. Okay, for August, we also have to do a calculation. So if you check on our table, guys, number A and C, we are not given anything that we can use to calculate our sales. Okay, but it's not a problem because they said sales are expected to increase by 5% every month. So in July 2019, it was 252. In July 2019, it was 252, which means that we can calculate number A as well in this case, because it's asked us to prepare what sales for August. Number A, 252,000. They say it is going to increase by 5%, which means that we're out of 100, we're going to add another 5%, 1 of 5 of 100, and it's gonna give us 264,600. So this is the amount that we can use to calculate credit sales of August. Now we can say 264,600, and we multiply by the 40% of credit sales, which is going to give us 105,840. Okay, now we have all credit sales. We can calculate our collection schedule. Okay, bullet number 3, debtors are expected to settle their account as follow: 50% settle the account in the month of sales and receive 5% discount. If there is a 5% discount, they are not going to pay 100%, but they're going to pay only 95%. 100 minus discount is 95%. Okay, so now let's calculate. 50% in the same month, we have to match. Which one which month is the same as this, the one which is written here? June. We also have June, which means the same months they are meeting on this column. Okay, we're gonna say 96,000 multiplied by 50%, and we multiply by 95% as well for discount, which is going to give us 45,600. Okay, another same month is July, and July is going to meet here. 100, 800 multiplied by 50% multiplied by 95%, which is going to give us 43,200. Another same month is this one, August and August. Okay, it's gonna be credit sales of 105,840 multiplied by 50% multiplied by 95 over 100, which is going to give us 50,274. Very simple, guys. Same month of the first percentage, you just match the months. They must be the same. And how to see that this is the correct column? You check, for example, July. If you check here, we go straight like this until we see July on top. That's why they meet, July and July. Okay, now we are going to the following month. The following month is simple, guys. You use the next column after what? After the one that you did. For example, June and June, they meet here, which means that the following column is the following percent, which they say that is how many percent here? Is 45%. The following month, the month that follows June is July, and the column that they are going to meet is here. So it's 96 multiplied by 45%, no discount here. So it's gonna be 43,200. And the follow July followed by August, following month. It's 100, 800 multiplied by 45%, which is going to give us 40. August 45. Here I copied the wrong one. The correct one is 47,880. Okay, and the other one is 45,360. Simple stuff. Okay, now the last one, guys, they say that provision is made for 5% after 3 months. So after 3 months is this one. We don't calculate bad debts under what? Under collection schedule. Okay, and the other one, it will be this one and this one. Why this one? Because May, the same month of May is May. The following month is June, which means that July is the second month, which you have to write off 5%. When they say that we have to calculate bad debts again, we're gonna use this 91 here on July and the 96 for August. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to our question. Complete the missing amount labeled by A to K. I already drafted that. Number A is already calculated, and number B, they are looking for cost of sales. Bullet number 4. The business applies 60% markup on all items sold. Okay. Now here we are going to calculate a markup. So we are given a sales. We want cost of sales. We're gonna say 250, 2,000, and we apply markup of 60%, which we are going to say 100 because we are looking for cost of sales over 160, which is going to give us 157,500. Okay, number C, they are looking for what we call cost of sales for August. Because we have a sales for August that we calculated under number A, it's going to be simple. 264,600, and we apply the same thing, 100 over 160. and we're gonna get 165,375. Simple. Okay, then the next one, they want us to calculate number D, bad debts for July, and number E, bad debts for August. I already show you this one, guys. 91,400, and we calculate for July, which is 5% bad debts. And for August, we're gonna use 96 because it's here bad debts. 96,00 multiplied by 5%. Don't do mistake and show bad debts, guys, under a collection schedule, and only under projected income statement. Under cash budget is not part of it. Okay, then it's gonna be here, it's gonna be 4,570, and this one is gonna be 4,800. Very simple. Number F, guys. Before we move to number F, please, guys, let's keep subscribing. Please, let's keep subscribing. 100,000 is very close, so we don't want to do mistake. By year end of this year, we must get that 100,000 subscribers, because accounting solution is the only solution of accounting that is going to give you a distinction. So if this channel is helping you a lot, please, let's subscribe. And also extra class, they are available. Those who have a friend and family, if you're watching this video during the final, guys, just know that those who are in grade 11 moving to grade 12, during December we will be doing a classes. We will be training them and preparing them during December, moving to January for their grade 12, so that they can prepare in time. Okay, it's only 100 rand. Even next year is still gonna be 100 rand. So come in June now and learn with others, so that if you have a question, we're gonna assist you during the class. Okay, now number F. Number F, salaries and wages. Okay, bullet number 5. The business currently employ one manager at a gross salary of 15,000, as well as 2 shop assistants who are paid equally. The business plan to employ 3rd shop assistant. We have 2 assistants, and the other one we have a manager, guys. So if you check salary, it was 31,000. So out of 31,000, just know that if you will remove a salary of manager, those other 2 will remain with 16,000, which means that this 16,000, if you divide it by 2, you're gonna get a salary for each. Each was earning 8,000. So okay, each was earning 8,000. Now what do we do? Remember, now there are going to be 3, which means that we have to say 8,000 multiplied by 3, which is going to give us 16,000 plus the 8,000 is going to give us 24,000. 24,000 plus for manager 15,000. This will give us to total of 39,000. Okay, number G. 6,760 plus 200 is for the next question. Okay, let me reopen again. The next question, they want us to do sundry expense. Sundry expense, they say that sundry expense are expected to increase by 200. This one is simple, guys. So sundry expense was how much? Was 6,760. They are going to increase by 200. You just add, and you're gonna get the total of 6,960. Okay. Now let's move to number H. Number H, they say that advertising, H&I, H and I. Okay. Advertising. They say that advertising cost will remain fixed at 3% of sales. Okay. So we just have to multiply by 3% of sales to get this one. Then for July, it's gonna be 252,000. Guys, projection is very simple, 3%. And for August is 264, the one that we calculated, 1,000. And we're gonna get multiplied by 3%. Okay, and you will get amount number one, you're gonna get 7,560, and this one you're gonna get 7,988. Okay, so you have to verify this calculation, guys. As long as the principle that I'm explaining is correct, no worry. Okay, so you have to recalculate everything that you are doing to make sure that you are familiar with the question. If it can happen that I did mistake on the calculator here, so you don't have to tell us on the comment section, because this video is not going to be deleted and we are not going to edit it after it has been published. So it's your responsibility to do what? To recalculate. Once the video is released, there is nothing that I can do as well. What you can do is to help yourself and recalculate everything so that you're gonna get the correct figure. Because if you can see that it's a multiply by 5, and if you get the other amount on your calculator and in this side I did mistake, you just have to take the one that you got, né? Because after all, here we're teaching a principle. This question paper is not going to repeat, né? They are going to change this amount, so no need to cram amount. Okay, number J. Depreciation for August. They say that depreciation will provide 20% per annum on cost, and the business has equipment to the value of 126 on 1 June. So this one is straight line method and it's very simple. 126,000 multiplied by depreciation of 20%. But remember, we have to divide by 12 because we are looking for monthly. Okay, and it's gonna give us 3,100. Okay, and the last one is interest income, number K. The current fixed deposit of 210,000 at interest of 5% per annum will mature on 31 July 2019. 60% will be withdrawn to purchase additional equipment. So when we calculate interest, guys, here from 210,000, you must first remove 60,000 because you can't calculate interest from this one because it has matured. Okay, then after that you multiply by 5% and you multiply by 1/12 because you are looking for 1 month, and you must get the amount of 625. Simple as that. That's how projected income statement look like. Okay, so guys, I already done more than 4 different videos of 2025 for cash budget. Go and watch them. Watch the other one for 2024 and 2023. They are going to help you a lot, especially if you watch all of them. They are going to help you a lot because some trick, they are not here, especially for interest on loan, repayment of loan. You must watch other videos and learn them so that it can help you big time. Okay, I hope you learned something, guys. Please don't go without subscribing. Tell us which school are you coming from, tell us your province, and tell us, guys, if you figure out accounting solutions SA this year, just tell us how did you find us, who introduced you to accounting solution, and if you have been here for a long time, also tell us how how is your experience since you have started watching this channel, and tell us when you started watching Accounting Solution SA. I'm gonna see you on the next one.